Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo. And for this Throwback Thursday, we will be doing something we've actually been planning on doing for a while. From a group we're actually reacting to a lot on this channel, or rather, should I say, we've been reacting to the current iteration of that group.
Yeah.
And that is MINX / Dreamcatcher. And this is, I believe, one of their biggest songs called Love Shake.
Love Shake.
If you know a little bit about Dreamcatcher, you'll know that previously, basically everybody except for one of the group members were in a group called MINX, and it didn't work out. It's from the same company and everything, but essentially what they were saying was that the concept was too normal, it was too just cute girl groupish, and they just couldn't break through enough. They weren't satisfied with the progress that they were making, so they completely rebranded into Dreamcatcher. And I will say, thank God the Dreamcatcher exists.
Thank God they
thank God that they rebranded. But today we will be exploring that previous era of Dreamcatcher.
We never watched this before.
And I certainly wouldn't call it the dark era of Dreamcatcher, because it was very it was very cute and sweet and everything.
I guess,
And
yeah.
I mean, it has a very happy ending to it.
Exactly.
Because Dreamcatcher nowadays is very successful. But this is essentially their previous concept, their previous identity, their previous name, and it'll be interesting to check out.
This is gonna be very interesting.
Because Dreamcatcher nowadays, we're used to these strong female rock vocals, and they're essentially the rock queens of the K-pop industry.
Exactly.
But this is going to be so incredibly different.
It's incredibly different.
So let's just do it.
Let's do it.
Also, everyone, after we actually watch MINX Love Shake, we're going to be checking out MINX Love Shake show music core performance. And that'll also be really interesting to actually check out how Dreamcatcher, or MINX at this time, was actually performing live back then. Because nowadays, obviously, they're great vocalists, but how did they do 9+ years ago?
Yeah.
That'll be really interesting to check out. But if you want to check that out, it'll be available over on Patreon. Over on Patreon, we also have so much other Dreamcatcher content. We got albums, live performances, encores. There were some really cute encore performances, including their first ever win.
Yeah.
They were just crying and everything.
That's so nice.
Some other encores as well. And we also got a lot of other Dreamcatcher content over on Patreon as well. So if you want to check that out, make sure to head on over to Patreon. That's also the best way to support the channel. We would not be able to do any of this without all of our amazing patrons. So big shout out to you guys, by the way. Nonetheless, let's do it. MINX Love Shake. I have no idea what we're about to hear. I got no clue. Oh yeah, one other thing before we actually begin. Love Shake doesn't have English subtitles. We can choose between Vietnamese, Taiwanese, which I suppose is Mandarin or something, and German and Spanish. Now, between all of these languages, we only speak Spanish, so it's gonna be with Spanish. So shout out to all the Hispanics out there. But for everybody else, well, it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. 1, 2, 3, let's go. At least we'll understand.
Yeah.
Más o menos.
Baby, don't let me stop you.
I know it's because when it's
When it's in English, then you
English,
get
they
some.
put-
Okay. I got
put the
confused. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what?
Love me.
It's so cute.
Don't stop. 두근두근 한 스푼을 떠서 내 맘속에 휘비져 어먹고 설레임 반 하고 떨림 반 적당히 섞어 뿌리면 입적해 이거 너무 달콤해 맛보기도 전에 빠질 것 같아 휘핑 크림과 같은 내 사랑 너를 위해 준비한 걸 Shake it love Shake it shake it shake it shake it love
This is
so
a weird fever dream. We're used to, Dreamcatcher being very different, but here they are, in very short, mid crop tops, with this very cute,
Very summer vibe.
very summer vibe. And this, I don't know, kind of reminds me a bit of early Girls' Generation. The song itself.
It reminds me of I don't know, it's very 2015.
Yeah?
2014, yeah.
I would say so as well. But I get the thing about there's a lot of groups like this.
Oh, there is
That's
a
the
lot.
thing, right? So obviously it's harder to
Or
stand
they
out.
remind me of AOA as well.
Well, it reminds us of a lot of things.
Exactly.
A lot of things. No, but this is just so strange
This is
for
so
us.
strange for us to see that like this.
So much Dreamcatcher. What?
Shake it love Shake it shake it shake it shake it love 나의 맘에 다가와서 달콤하게 스쳐줄래 너와 내 사이
like young dummy like this is weird too. I mean, they're still reasonably young, so they must have been really young at this time.
Yeah.
Because like nowadays they're like what, 30-ish?
28, I
Yeah,
think.
28 to 30. So
Yeah.
at this time they're like 20-ish.
Yeah,
20
exactly.
to 19. They've been in the industry for a long time. I'm really happy it
time.
worked out for Dreamcatcher.
Me
but this
too.
is just surreal.
It's surreal.
But hey, this is how it is being an artist, guys. Sometimes
Exactly.
things don't work out with one project. I've had different projects in like my entertainer career that have worked out. I've had other ones that don't work out. You know, that's life.
Yeah.
That's life. Thankfully, this one's working out though.
자꾸 그러다가 정말 중독돼요 이렇게요 Listen boy 샤르르 녹는단 말야 시원하게 얼린 눈물 대신 기막히게 빨간 키스를 줘 오래 두면 상할지 몰라 너 하루빨리 내 맘을 가져가 배탈 나도 책임 없죠 난 맨날 너만 찾게 될 테니 스트로베리 같은 내 사랑 너를 위해 준비된 나 Shake it love Shake it shake
Look.
it shake it shake it love 너의 맘에 다가와서 달콤하게 섞어줄래 너와 내 사랑을 하나 Shake it love Shake it shake it shake it shake it love 나의 맘에 들어와서 달콤하게 마셔줄래 널 위해 준비한 내 사랑을 나는 정말 소중해 네가 소중해 나는 only you 난 널 사랑해 Shake it love Shake
Can we just like appreciate before we go on? Like, I kind of actually like, I know some people aren't gonna like it, but I for one like how like vintage this whole video
This
looks in the
looks so
sets.
vintage. In the
like
set, I
I
know.
like the sets for one. Like look here. Like you can just see the edge of the studio, bro.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see like even like the walls. I can see like the texture of the walls. I like it. Because
I
it's
think
like
it's cute.
I think it's cute actually. I like that.
I like, yeah. I like the non-budget.
I like the low budget.
Uh-huh.
And it makes sense. Like Happy Face Entertainment was starting out at the time, essentially. Like here. This is what I'm talking about. You see this?
Yeah.
You see, what is that?
I can see the wall.
It's literally the wall, but I love it. I think it's cool. It adds this like almost like 50s,
Yeah.
kind of 50s commercial
Yeah,
vibe.
an ad.
Yeah, like a vintage ad.
Shake it love Shake it shake it shake it shake it love 나의 맘에 다가와서 달콤하게 섞어줄래 너와 내 사랑을 하나 Shake it love Shake it shake it shake it shake it love 나의 맘에 들어와서 달콤하게 마셔줄래 널 위해 준비한 내 사랑을
So odd. This is
Cute.
cute.
Now,
This
is
was cute.
honestly, it was cute.
It was crazy to see Dreamcatcher like this.
I mean, yeah, I mean, at the time it was barely even Dreamcatcher. I mean, it's the girls
Yeah.
from Dreamcatcher, but it's definitely a different concept.
Definitely.
That is for sure. Now, I want to get the good things out of the way first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the good things out of the way. First of all, I like how there was no auto-tune on it. That was actually cool. There was no
What?
auto-tune on
Really?
this. There was no auto-tune. And that is actually really surprising for the era.
What? It doesn't have
Because this
an
is like
auto-tune?
this is like an era in which every single pop song, I mean they still are today, but at the time it was very obvious, had a noticeable amount of auto tune
yeah.
on it, right? That like, you know, that I mean, yeah, like the 2015 era, everything had that kind of sound like this to it because it had auto tune on it.
Definitely.
But this song didn't have any auto tune, and I feel like that's why for me it actually sounds older. Because it doesn't have any auto tune on it.
That's
like
true.
zero.
I get it.
You get it?
But they're so like in pitch. I didn't notice at all.
No, there was no auto-tune on
I
this.
did not notice at all because they were singing so good.
I am essentially an auto-tune expert at this point, and I can tell you for a fact there was no auto-tune on this.
Damn,
Zero.
That's awesome.
Zero.
That's awesome.
That is actually cool in
That's
and of itself.
a lot of good points for that then.
Definitely. So I mean, Happy Face Entertainment definitely also chose to debut some people who know how to sing.
Exactly.
And that's awesome. I think that's great. I think
That's
it's great
great.
to give people who are talented vocalists a chance in the industry. Obviously. I mean, obviously, they're beautiful young girls. You can't get around that. I mean, in my opinion, they're definitely going for that sort of a little bit more sort of, selling that like hot girlfriend, cute, but hot girlfriend kind of
Of
experience.
Sistar.
Yeah.
Sistar was this very like sexy women who have
Yeah.
very good voices too.
Oh, okay.
And they had a song around this time called Shake It.
Okay.
Like Shake It. Oh, shake. So it reminded me of this. They maybe were trying to do something like Sistar.
Okay, Valen here is literally showing me Sistar's Shake It music video, and yeah, you can just see it's like a higher budget version of essentially like the same concept.
Exactly.
So yeah, how are you
it's the
gonna
same time too, 9 years ago, 2015.
Makes perfect sense.
How can you compare with that?
It's true. When you're a much smaller company and you're essentially just doing a like lower budget version of sort of the same thing,
Exactly.
it's gonna be pretty uphill.
Yeah.
It will be. Is it impossible? No, but it's definitely way more uphill than finding a niche like what Dreamcatcher did.
Exactly.
It's funny that you just looked at that because yeah, it looks really similar.
I just thought of it.
Yeah.
I thought of it and I was right. It's the same time and everything.
It's
the same clothes, the same vibe.
Yeah.
Everything. It's
Definitely crazy. But yeah, I mean, again, there's a reason why they didn't have that much success, and according to Happy Face Company themselves and Dreamcatcher, is because they didn't stick out enough.
Yeah.
I think it was the CEO actually of Happy Face Company that quite simply said, "Yeah, we didn't stick out enough. This is something that there's so many other groups like it."
At this time, there were so many groups like this. So many.
Because I'm gonna keep it
So
real. This song, I mean, it's fun enough, right? But no one will remember it in 2015 because there's a song like this that gets released every half an hour within K-pop at that time. You get me?
True.
The only I feel like the thing that actually sticks out the most is the fact that they didn't put auto-tune on it.
Yeah.
But they
that
still
I'm
sing good.
I'm surprised at that. That's crazy.
It's a positive. It's a positive.
It's a very positive.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with using auto-tune for the sound. I just like the fact that they didn't do it.
Exactly.
Because it's not like a budget thing. Anybody can get auto-tune.
Because
in
it
like
was
a
so
second.
normal before that they didn't do it. We're like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool.
That is actually really cool. Like, there's nothing like wrong with the song. The mixing and everything is fine for the era. I mean, especially considering it's a smaller company.
Yeah.
You could sometimes fear that maybe they didn't have enough people in over it, so that mixing might end up strange. But I actually thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Like
For
it
the era,
sounded
it was
fine. The music video was obviously on a budget of
Yeah.
sorts, but I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was funny.
And they played into that vibe a
Exactly.
lot. So actually, it was kind of better than I had thought.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I totally get why they didn't get success with it. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like, let's say that I just like go, okay, yo, I want to be auto-tune rapper number 256,000 in the American music industry. I'm going to talk about doing drugs, banging chicks, and what else? That I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And my video will just be with a bunch of strippers in the back and then like some degenerate looking fellas, and that's it.
That's
like, how
it.
are you going to stand out like that? You know, there's so many other people trying to break into the American hip hop industry trying to do that. And in the same way, and 2015 being a cute, sexy girl group with you know, some like cute kind of anime-ish songs and everything was also something everybody was doing.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was a lot of
Yeah,
competition.
it's doomed.
And thank God it didn't work out in a
Actually,
way
yeah, thank
because
God.
they managed to create, you know, something so cool with Dreamcatcher, something so successful that Happy Face Company just changed their name to the Dreamcatcher Company,
Literally.
which says a lot.
Says a lot.
It says a lot. So that's awesome for Dreamcatcher. I actually wonder, do you think Dreamcatcher at the time during MINX, do you think like the individual members listened to rock music?
No, sure.
Or do you think they actually gained that appreciation when they were creating the group? And that was like sort of a process
They might
that
have
happened.
heard. They might hear it and they're like, why don't we make this? Maybe
Yeah.
they give ideas to the company.
I so want to know what actually happened
Yeah, me
in this
too.
era.
Me
I'm
too.
sure it wasn't easy.
No.
You know, like, you know, it's never fun when something is not working out and you're
It's
trying
never
to figure
fun.
out new things and everything. But I would so like to know what happened, like, behind closed doors. And I wonder if they've talked about that. that actually I believe they probably, I know they have, like, to some extent, we actually really need to check out Dodging Disbandment, I believe, Dreamcatcher.
we have to check
It's
that
a video that's pretty long, but we need to check that out.
We will check it out.
So look out for that. But nonetheless, really cool look back at the beginnings of Dreamcatcher.
Yeah,
did I
very
like the song? Am I gonna listen to it again? I kind of liked it, but I won't listen to it again. I think. I mean, I might. No, I don't think so.
But it was fun to see it right now as Dreamcatcher fans.
Definitely.
It was awesome.
Definitely. It was really interesting. And I wonder how Dreamcatcher themselves feel about it. I know that they kind of feel, they have like mixed feelings about this time.
Yeah.
Like some good, some negative. But
Exactly.
I would personally, if I was Dreamcatcher, look at it as a very positive experience. Because at the end of the day, they're where they are now thanks to this.
Exactly.
You
It
know?
lead them to where they are now.
Yeah, it totally.
Exactly.
Anyhow, everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. What an interesting experience. Like the video if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what else you want us to react to from Dreamcatcher. And what did you think about this era of MINX / Dreamcatcher / what have you. And lastly, well, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all of our Patreon content. We will actually, right after this performance, check out MINX Love Shake live from Show Music Core, which will also be one hell of a blast from the past.
Yeah,
But that's
I'm
what
excited
Throwback
for that.
Thursday is all about.
Yes.
Nonetheless, everyone, see you in the next one.
Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys. See you in the next one.